Alright, back for round 1 with that sweet blue-red deck. Hand is kinda bad though. I mean, Fortune's Favor means I'll get some stuff. But I'm gonna keep, because I really don't want to mulligan on the play, and despite having too many lands, this can hopefully give me a few spells. And the opponent has a turn 1, which cannot be a good news. Or Groundskeeper. Well, you can play as many Groundskeeper as you want. What a weird choice. The opponent did not attack for some reason. And did not play a land. Okay. That is interesting. Probably not what I intended to do. Okay, that's not a good choice, but... oh well, at least I put a sorcerer in my graveyard, which should matter for the Shred of Sanity. If they keep one land Groundskeeper... no, they probably just misclick last turn. Primal Druid, so it's some sort of blue-green emerge deck, I would assume. Oh, come on, that's kind of rude now. 2 island of the Nagging Thought and then another island on top. That's brutal. Like, if the Fortune's Favor doesn't travel, reveal a decent amount of spell, it's gonna be kind of troublesome. And since the opponent can choose, I mean, they might not know that I have a bunch of lands, but still, it's kind of bad here. I kept a risky hand, but my draw afterwards was just quite gross. Yeah, choose target opponent, pay 4. Okay. So the opponent probably is new to Magic Online, given the last sequence of events. I don't know. That was interesting, to say the least. When you get 4 spell of your Fortune's Favor, yeah, it is good. It is good. Yeah. Given the Groundskeeper, the turn 1, and the 4 cards of the thing, my opponent might be new to... maybe not to the game, but to Magic Online at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, it's not, I'm not trying to be mean on it or anything. You have all the right to be new, and I think it's completely fine. But yeah, that was kind of a weird sequence of events. Would probably not happen in paper Magic. Silent Observer. Fine. Conduit of Storm. So I have several options here. Kind of on the bounce that thing, or I guess I could reduce to ashes that thing. And next turn I can Conduit of Storm. No, I cannot do that. Conduit of Storm, just the win and Convolute. No. Kind of want to keep the Convolute around, but well, I guess I could just win that thing. I think I'm fine using my Registry Ashes now. Should I borrow Docility too? And hit for 10? When there are no blockers? I think it's fine, yeah. Like, my opponent is tapped out. I have a clean 10 damage here. It's not like I have a trick that can give double strike in my deck anyway. So it seems like... it seems fine. Yeah. And I'm not, you know... I use that basically as a 1 mana 6 damage Lava Axe. I think it's a good use. I'm not a huge fan of using trick just to deal damage. And I think nobody should be a huge fan of that unless you are winning right away. But here I think it's worth it actually. It's quite a good chunk of damage, and a pretty safe one too. Okay, Groundskeeper is attacking. The card has been good. Ooh, so they want to do something, but that might go very wrong for them because of the Convolute. I could go missing something, but honestly, I don't see any reason to do that. Especially since if I go missing, then what? Then I can cast Convolute, which is pretty bad. It's tempting to just the wind to deal a bit more damage. I don't think it's worth it though. Either way, my opponent I think has some sort of Silver Strike. No? Okay. I'm fine with that too. I think I'm gonna play the Scarecrow and keep Convolute available. Seems like a fairly safe move. We might see a Storm Rider Spirit here. No, nothing. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe they had some sort of removal, and because with 5 mana, I assume they can play stuff if they want to play stuff. So I guess now the opponent is okay. They kept their card. Uninvited guests. Yeah, I can live with that. Conduit of Storm is gonna block that fairly efficiently. Clear shot. Well, now I'm gonna bounce that, I guess. Risky move from the opponent. Bold move. I can like putting that on the top of their library and attacking with everything. Yeah, that seems good. I don't really want them to block with the Druid. And I guess now they can put the Druid on the bottom with the guys, but they have to chump block. Yeah. I don't know. They chump block here and, you know, then they can, I guess, scry that to the bottom. Still use a scry from my opponent. It's not as good as it could have been, but it's fine, I think. And I forced the chump block in the process. I don't really want them to block with their Druid. Another play is to bounce the guys on the top, attack, then they block, they have another land. I think both plays are actually kind of fine. Silent Observer. I think I'll counter that. It's good enough. At blocking my Mercurial Geist. And by doing that, I also put my opponent in quite a bit of trouble tempo-wise. 8 mana. Even if I draw an instant or sorcery, I cannot re-kill my opponent. So I think the move is just to attack with both creatures, force the chump block, then drop my 2 creatures. And unless they have planes into the Wrath of God, still cannot tell the name right now for some reason. Descend upon the Sinful. Oh, actually I cannot do that because of the Geistful Scarecrow anyway. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'd rather have the Conduit of Storm onto the battlefield. And if I play Dronard Explorer, I can attack both clues, so it doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. I guess I should have sacked my clue first. Then, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I thought I would be playing my 2 creatures anyway and not sacking any clue. Now I might as well wait, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, forgetting about an onboard ability is an easy way to lose games. Here I don't think it should matter too much. But yeah. Yeah, when you draw four cards out of Fortune's Favor, The card is good. Okay, so some sort of bent defensive deck. Given what I saw, Make Mischief did not seem particularly good. Blood Mist could be kinda good at breaking those big walls though. But I don't have a lot of creatures and I don't like Blood Mist when I don't have a bunch of creature. I think I'm just gonna submit. Not sure, I mean, so far I haven't seen what my open deck is trying to accomplish. Probably emerging out big creatures, which they did not draw last game. But so far they've only played the walls pretty much, and a groundskeeper, which I would advise you not to play. Even in the best possible deck, I think it's still quite weak. Okay, that hand is kinda slow, but given what my opponent showed game 1, I think it's fine. And I have one of the best cards in my deck here, which is nice too. I would not keep that hand if, you know, my opponent was playing a red-white beatdown deck, or anything rather aggressive. But here I think it's fine. Like, if they play a Primal Druid, yeah. It's completely fine. Drawing 2 lands in a row was kinda bad, but, you know, such is life. I mean, at least it's a matchup where I can afford to have slow draws. And I'd rather have my fast draws in matchup where I can afford that. So the opponent might be fetching an island now. Oh, okay. Well, it's, you know, it's fine. Those 5-drop are kind of good now that I, you know, just got all the lands pretty much. If my opponent plays a good emerge card here, a pretty fat body, I could be kind of in trouble. Groundskeeper. Alright, all the combos. Land was pretty bad. I hope they don't have a counterspell for the Geist. We'll see. They do have a counterspell for the Geist. A Convolute. And now, since I've been drawing 4 lands out of the top of my library, and that I don't have any threat, I might actually really be in trouble. I have a bit of removal, but still, I'm not really like how this is going so far. Nagging Thought. Yeah, I think the plan is gone missing the spider, buy another turn, and then Nagging Thought into potentially Fortune's Favor, or a good 4-drop if I draw such thing. Where are those Thermo Alchemists? Where are those Thermo Alchemists? That's my question. Yeah, the spider is here, back again once again. Exultant Cultist. I'm gonna start off my turn with a Nagging Thought, I think. Yeah, Conduit of Storm is a pretty easy one. And it's what I'm gonna play actually. Using Fortune's Favor, use my mana better, but I'd rather drop a creature here. Okay. Well, we are doing fine. Gone Missing went a bit too slow in Triple Shadows, but I think with the Eldritch Moon it became really solid, just because it's kind of good against emerge cards, potentially. Most emerge cards have, you know, a trigger when you cast them, so it's not that great. But there are also some more decent auras to counter with that, and you know it's card advantage, so it's pretty good. What happened to my cards? Oh, it got clear shot away. Okay, okay. Fork in the roads. Okay, okay. And I'm going down to 14, sure. So now I guess I can Cultist Fortune's Favor. But now we'll actually Alchemist Cultist Clue. It seems like a better move. Like, if I had dropped that on turn 2, my opponent would be at something like, I don't know, 5. They would be at 13, and I would be at 17. Yeah. But you know, I'm not complaining. I got blockers, I got my threats. If they attack with a Watcher, should I block? I think I will. Like, one of the strengths with Thermo Alchemist is that it's 0-3 which can block, and just having it not blocking makes it fairly weak. And the opponent doesn't lose anything by attacking here, so I think it's something you should block. And I have some other win condition, like if this dies it's not like I lose or anything. Does my opponent does have Delirium? No, they don't. Instant sorcery and land. Okay. Let's draw. Let us draw. Ooh. Another Alchemist Torino. I can appreciate that. Guess I might as well play my land. I don't think I want a Fortune's Favor right now. I think I will still do it and after my open turn, even though I will lose an Alchemist Trigger. I think it's gonna be fine. You know, it's gonna be fine. Ooh, something's happening. Oh yeah, the Groundskeeper, yeah, sure. Feel free to keep whatever you want. They did not pick the Warp Landscape for some reason. They had the mana to do so, though. Interesting. Something is happening. The more mana they use, the less good I feel about the thing. That's a bit too big for me to deal with. That's a bad news. I guess if the opponent knows how Fortune's Favor work now, it's a good news, but no, they oh no. Okay, they still... Oh, that was an awful. An awful one, though. Oh, another land. Ugh. At least I have the guys now, but this thing is gonna kill me quite quickly. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, that's a bit too many lands. What is that? 5, 10, 12 land? 13. So there are only 4 land on this on the 7 cards left here. So I have 2 turns to try to find an answer. That's not... I don't really like my chances here. I have a decent amount of card that would buy me a bit of time, but still... The 5/7 Angel is gonna be big enough to deal quite a lot of damage here. And I cannot really race with my Thermo Alchemist. Like I would need an insane amount of instant and sorceries to actually raise my opponent here. That will go to the bottom. Borrowed Hostility. Doesn't accomplish anything. I mean, it deals 2 to my opponent, I guess. Okay, 1 more turn, and then I'm dead. It would be kind of sad to lose this game because I was really in a good spot, and yeah, Bruna is just too big. She is just too big. She is just too big. Mercurial Gas would deal with that. Unless they have a Rimvol. I do have a few answers. Okay, that's good enough. So hopefully nothing too awful happens here. A removal does kill me though. Which is not great. But I got an answer. And even if they have a trick of their own and the Bruna survive, it still gives me one more turn. No, the removal. Choking restraints. Oh, come on, that's lame. I'm not sure if they top decked that or they kept it, but they probably already have that. Oh, that's really annoying. Stupid Angel. Nothing I could have done. I mean, the opponent would be dead by now if I had the Thermal Alchemist on turn 2 and not on turn 7, but... come on. Would have put that on bottom, get just a wind. They would go down to 12. Yeah. Mutation was also a very good top deck. Oh! It's the kind of game I hate losing. Oh well. Let's try to have a 2-drop this time. I mean, sure, the opponent deck is not so fast, but having a bit of pressure is good. Like, if I lose this match, after drawing 4 cards of Fortune Favor each game, I'm gonna be mad. That hand is good enough. Could use a Thermo Alchemist, obviously, but you know. I only have 2 of them. Ghast on turn 3 is really nice, though. The opponent doesn't seem to have a bunch of removal. This is just gonna provide me quite a good advantage over the long game. Convolute I think is also quite great in this matchup. And you know, the good old Scarecrow always does its job. The opponent mull to 6. Keep their hand and put a card on the top. Okay. It leads with planes into Thraben Inspector, maybe? Stern Consable. Stern Consable seems very weird in their deck. Like, they don't have Madness, they are not aggressive. That seems like a very bad card. Oh well. I don't mind them dropping that. It's almost like if they mull to a 5. Maybe they have some sweet combos, but this doesn't seem extremely likely, honestly. But please, could I stop drawing lands? That'd be amazing. Like 3 lands in a row is kind of brutal. I guess it's 2 lands in a row, I'm lying, but still I don't like that. So if they attack and they have clear shot, they can kill me. Thalia is good. This might be the beginning of the end. Bottom. And I still draw a mountain? Really? That's so annoying. Like, what? There was 8 land on the top 11 card of my deck. Ah. Like, if there are so many land on the top of my deck, guys might not even be enough. Good God. I don't want to block if they attack, because if they have clear shot, which they already showed, they get a really clean 2-for-1. So that doesn't seem very good. Restraints on that is fine though. And now I can block. I would not have blocked if they had attacked first. Come on. Okay, Thermal Alchemist is nice. Having a win con is sweet. But I cannot afford to draw many more lands. I should not draw many more lands because of the guys, but I hope I will not. And it's slightly annoying here that I cannot keep convolute available because of the guy's fuel scarecrow. It's not something you really want to get choking restrained, but I love that many creatures and I have a bunch of lands now. Oh, they have the clear shot. That's really bad. Yeah, that's why I wanted to keep convolute available. Now I'm quite in trouble because Talia is gonna destroy me. I don't really have my card advantage going anymore. Stitchwing was a good one. I'm not a huge fan of playing the land when I have the Stitchwing, but I kinda have to because of the Scarecrow, which is truly annoying me here. Jeez, if I lose that match, I'm gonna be mad. But you know, it's the game we play. Yeah, guys, Guys was really good at dealing with Talia and giving me a slow but steady card advantage. But now, I don't know, I feel kind of bad about how this could go. Like, they haven't drew 2 of their removal. I don't think they have many more removal. And now, if I continue to draw land, I guess there are 2 lands on the bottom, 7 here. So it means there is like 8 land on the top, 26 cards. That's not a lot, but not a lot doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that's really, really annoying. I'm gonna lose that, I think. Just been drawing way too many lands. I mean, there were 10 lands on the top 15 card of my deck. Can you believe that? At least Fortune's Favor draws me 4 cards. Come on! For the love of God, I should not have played that land, by the way, because of the Stitchwing. But I'm kind of mad right now. I am kind of mad. Yeah, you can get your island. My opponent is playing a 3-colored, clunky, weird deck. And, I have very steady 2-color deck, and despite putting 2 or even 3 lands on the bottom, I think, with that, I still managed to draw 9 other lands. That's so bad. And playing my land last turn was really bad too. And playing the one before was bad too. Yeah, I don't care about that one. That's a card, I guess. Anything that's not a land is good. If my opponent starts to tap my Stitchwing and beat down with their squad, it's gonna be kinda bad for me though. I guess I cannot do that too much. Confirm Suspicion in a 3-color. Come on, man. You cannot do that to me. You cannot steal this game with a deck like that. I'm really gonna be mad. I am really gonna be mad. Probably taking 4 this turn. That's not a good attack. Attack with a Watcher. Why would you do that? Like, I'm not gonna attack with my Stitchwing, man. No point in keeping that back. And ooh. Let's try to have fun. I'm being a bit too salty for my own good. Let's enjoy that game. My opponent is playing in such a way that I could still win it. And I have, in Convolute I have an answer to any really bad thing, big bad thing that could happen. I'm slowly dealing damage. They cannot really attack unless they use the Constable, so it's all good, it's all good. What the hell? I'm not sure if you saw that, but my screen just shut down for a few seconds. Maybe it was just my screen, I don't know. Weird. I don't care about the observer. Like anything that cannot really attack and that's mostly a wall, I will let resolve. Reduce to ashes. Okay. I can respect that. I want to get rid of the Talia, I think. I guess I could get rid of... No, even if I get rid of one of the 2-5 toughness dudes, my opponent still has another one to block my guys, which has 4 power only. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of triggers. Killing Talia makes it way less likely that I die to some randomness, because that's the creature with the higher power here. And I can afford to do that because I have a counter for any big thing they could cast afterwards. Yeah, I don't see any reason to attack with the Geist. Oh, no, that thing is not gonna happen. I will tap my Alchemist in response to the trigger, to its own trigger, I guess. That thing is not happening today. Not in my country. Since I have 2 flyer, it would not even be that bad, but still, it would be quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay! So now it's gonna be a top deck war, except that I have 2 land on the bottom and I've been drawing enough lands that I should be in a decent spot if there is any type of top deck war going on. Still, I have no reason to complain. I'm happy. I really I almost lost my mind a few minutes ago. I'm sorry if that bothered you, but you know, I'm a human. Sometime I get a bit mad. But yeah. Okay, that's kinda interesting. So I can bounce the spider and swing in with everything, and they can block only one thing, and they take at least 7. The opponent's not dead yet, but... well, I guess I can tap one of my attacker anyway. I could also bounce my own Scarecrow, but they can Choking Restraints in response, so that doesn't make much sense. I guess I could attack and then bounce the spider. I guess I have another blocker here actually, but that doesn't block anything efficiently. Oh, they tap something anyway. Okay, well now I'm not gonna make that move, I guess. Sure. Interesting to tap a creature that cannot attack. I mean, sure, I could have some stuff, but that doesn't seem very necessary, right? Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. I will not complain about that. Probably just dropping the cultist and still waiting a little bit. The more I wait, the more this attack is gonna be troublesome for the opponent. And if I have some more instant and sorceries, it's, you know, the guests are gonna get chump blocked, which is even better. Here I force one chump block, but I think I can force two chump block if I wait. And given how this is going, the longer we go, the better it's for me. I mean, I got rid of what I would assume is the most threatening card in my opponent's deck, so I think it's completely fine. Oh, now I'm probably going for it. Though I guess they will be able to tap something, but still. Using Gunmaking on the spider is very solid. I have no reason to not to make that play. Ooh, that's that's a bit too many triggers. Attacking with that is not that great because they can chump block with the Primal Druid. They probably don't need the land, but still. Yeah, tapping a Geist. Now, if I just win the Silent Observer and my opponent has nothing, I guess I can attack with everything, and actually they are dead, in theory, because they block here and there. And they take 5, 6, 7. No, just not dead. Oh well. Let's bounce that back to their hand. Even if they have a counter to my just a win, the attack doesn't really go wrong because they will still have to chump block at least one Geist. And I think the opponent just conceded here. There is a slight freeze. Or maybe too many triggers. No, it's gonna win the game. Alright. Whew. Yeah, I feel a bit sorry about being a bit, you know, a bit mad in the middle of the game, but all those lands kinda got on my nerves. Yeah, I hope you guys still enjoyed, and I see you for round 2.